So what is this, episode 8? Yeah, our boy lost clean. he basically lost clean. Um, they set up this really well. They set up the shenanigans really well because literally the first half of this episode is, the rest of the team has a plan, even though they're not a team. But they're coming. They're like, hey, we're gonna do this with God, Scorpion's venom, and this and this and this. We had the Bugnarok monsters who are like, yeah, you know what? Perfect time to kidnap Gira. Let's go send this guy out there. And he shows up. this man gets jobbed out. He is a jobber. 1,000,000%. He barely does anything in the episode. And then at the end of the episode, bye! So their plan fails. They also give the, Scorpion Venom, which God, there's a mix up with all that in this episode, but they give it to Regulus, whatever the frick his name is. I'm so bad with his name. Anyway, so there's a lot of shenanigans in this episode, and I'm like, there's no way he's not losing clean. The Bugnarok monster's gonna kidnap him, or the rest of the team's gonna jump in or something. But no, our boy lost clean. Well, basically, I mean, again, the monster shows up, but again, the first half, it's just basically just kind of set up for the duel. Rita goes to, she's basically holding Gira and Gokhan, in the prison planet, and she's like, hey, like, things aren't adding up. What happened when you were kidnapped? Do you remember any of this? And Gira's like, hey, I don't know. Like, I don't care, if you put him on trial, but I want to fight him. Because basically Rita's like, hey, like, we can avoid this. There's tampering involved. There's a bunch of crap going on that does not add up. It's not adding to 1 + 1 = 2. It's 1 + 1 = fish. And so, we can end this. You don't have to fight him. And Gira's like, you think I'm a coward? I'm gonna go beat his bitch ass up. I'm gonna go take him down. And Gira's he's off the rails, just excited. He's pumped. He's like, I finally get my chance. We're only 8 episodes in. And that's another thing. It's like, we're 8 episodes in. There's no way they're gonna have this fight clean 100% 8 episodes in. But they do! So, Regulus could be the first arc boss, and then he might die, or I don't know. I feel like this should be, shenanigans thrown out there maybe not 4 times, but 2 times, 3 times, set up a fight. It doesn't actually happen because, Bugnarok Monster shows up or something happens. But no, we got a clean fight. Again, 90% clean. Because, again, the Bugnarok Monster shows up, and, it makes the public look at it from a different angle, but the monster didn't do anything. So I don't understand. I don't have the script, so I don't know what's coming in the future. But I kind of like it, but a part of me is like, there should have been shenanigans in the first fight. At least one. This early on, unless he's gonna die by episode 20 or something. Like, I don't have the script. And I don't look at spoilers, but I'm sure there's no spoilers for episode 20 right now, because that's what, like, July or something? So, I'm sure they're filming that right now. I'm sure they don't even have, like, video evidence or photo evidence of, like, something like that happening right now. So, but it's in the script. The script is done. But again, so Gira's like, hey, I don't care about that. I don't remember anything that happened to me 15 years ago. I'm going out there, I'm beating this bitch ass up. I'm gonna kill this man if I have to. I'm taking that throne. He's going in confident. And even during the fight, like, you can really tell Gira's really confident. He actually gets stronger throughout the fight, which I thought was pretty cool, because it's kind of showing, like, hey, like, he wasn't going all out these first couple episodes. But they set it up. Then, we, again, find out the plan that, the others were kind of unraveling, and he was supposed to give him an anesthetic to basically knock him out. Black's the one delivering the venom, which he poisons the fish, but the fish, like, flails, or, like, you see water splashing, and it's just like the fish is just, like, flailing around, And instead of, and I don't know how scorpion venom works. We don't have scorpions here in Wisconsin or here in northern part of North America. Obviously, if you go Arizona, New Mexico, down towards the southern part of U.S., there's probably scorpions down there. But I don't know how scorpion venom works, so I don't know if you're supposed to like flail around and just like go like really crazy with the body and then die. I don't know, but the fish did that. But again, this is also, it's a fictional, 200-foot tall scorpion, so side effects might be a little different than a normal scorpion, even though a normal scorpion can take down a human, so. But yeah, fish like flails around, and Regulus agrees off screen, and then we find out they start fighting. We find out the rest of them. Paul decides to say, hey, like, you were supposed to know the plan. I don't know, one of us was supposed to tell you the plan. But anyway, they're supposed to switch it out for an anesthetic, basically knock out Gira instead of actually killing him. So then, Regulus wins, but Gira's still alive. And again, that's shenanigans. That's 100% shenanigans. And then Black is like, wait, which one was I supposed to give him? He's obviously only holding one in his hand. And Yellow's like, probably should have labeled that. Damn it. You can't visually tell which one is the right one and which one is the wrong one. Probably should have put a label on that. And Black's like, oh shit. So they're all flipping out like, he has the real venom and Gira's actually gonna die. But then we find out this might have been part of Black's plan, who had a separate plan from the rest of the group. And again, he's still that, shady character, it's still kind of under Regulus's hand, kind of a puppet type of thing, but not fully, because you can tell he's, starting to warm up to the group. Oh my god, there's a bug over there. You can't see it, there's a bug over there. It just went in the heater! Oh god, okay, well, insects are invading my house, just like, it's an insect theme, Sentai, so there we go. Anyway, so, Black's let's get his plan, so everyone else goes after they start following the battle, which goes away from the kingdom out into the forest, mountainy area. It's not a forest, but whatever, you know the point. It's basically so they don't have to do CGI. That's the main point here. And so they start fighting. Everyone's following them. Black does his own thing, which I guess we'll touch on real quick. He actually finds, I was gonna say, not 100% confirmed, but he finds the third god. the third god for the new Zord, but it's not 100% confirmed, but he's obviously looking at something off screen. So Black is trying to set up something. He has his own plan from the rest of the group who have their own plan. And Gira's like, you know what, screw those plans. I'm here to just take them down and get the throne. I don't care about anything else. So we got 3 different paths here for different scenarios, and none of them come to fruition because, we get the fight. And I thought this was pretty well choreographed. For the fight here. And again, this is why it feels like this should be like a main end of an arc. And you could even say the end of the series too. And again, they're both not dead. That's official. But this one should have had shenanigans. Again, it's weird. We're 8 episodes in and we get an end of arc style fight. And we're literally just starting this arc. We literally just ended the intro arc. And we're just starting this other arc. We still have the cocoons, the rest of the cocoons to take care of. And we're getting a main ending fight right here. So I'm excited, but I'm a little nervous that they're pushing this out so fast. And then later on the line, we're not going to get something as good. Because I thought the choreograph, for the fight was good. I just thought it was overall good. Girish, again, is, getting beat up. And then he's constantly laughing, and he's telling Regulus, like, hey, like, if you had the upper hand right now, you would be laughing. And so we see Gira tanks. He tanks a final strike attack from Regulus's sword. And he stands there and is like, I don't know defeat, bitch. He starts rushing in. They're trading blows this time. Like, Gira, again, he's going all out this round. It's kind of like a round 2 type of thing. He's going all out now. I don't want to say evenly matched because Regulus is still a little more powerful, obviously, but Ghira's he's hanging in there really well this time around, and that's when the monster comes in. And again, this is the 10% of shenanigans, but it's not really shenanigans because Regulus takes care of it. He poisons the monster to again make the public go, "Oh, look it, he's protecting a monster." What? He's sympathizing with the dying monster. So then Regulus, kicks him away, slashes him. Ghira goes flying off a cliff. And I always think of this stupid Piccolo meme from the original Dragon Ball with the final arc with I think it was the 23rd World Tournament, and I think it was the Ocean dub where where Piccolo blasts Goku, and then Goku's just standing there. He's like, "Ha ha! You missed all my vital organs," and Piccolo goes, "All of them?" And this is the same thing because we find Ghira on the ground. And Yellow's like, "Oh yeah, they missed all of your organs with that final attack." I'm sitting there, all of them? And even Ghira's like, "What the hell? What?" I'm like, that's they either wanted to throw that in there as like an homage to, that fight or whatever, or that, saying, which again, it's like an Ocean dub, so it's probably like a Western thing, not even, from the original Dragon Ball when, they were dubbing it in Japan. So, I'm like, you can't be serious. Ghira, he tanks, yes, he tanks the first one, yes. And then the second one is supposed to be more powerful, and he just falls off the cliff, and there's like, yeah, we need, we gotta just write something in there to make sure he survives. So, okay, he doesn't hit a vital organ, how about that? I'm like, God damn, man, seriously? Oh, fictional humans just have the weirdest organs, man. In real life, first of all, in real life, you fall off a cliff that high, you're gonna die. I don't care. Like you're either gonna die because no one can find you, depending on or if it's a high enough cliff, you're just splat and blood everywhere and you're dead instantly. So you're not surviving that. And again, they have suits and whatnot, but an attack like that, which is longer than the length of his body by like threefold, is not missing every single organ. I don't. it's fun. It's meme potential. Is what I don't know what. Again, they have different memes in Japan than we do here in the West, but it's so meme potential, and I'm just sitting there like, God damn, they must have watched the Ocean dub or something. But yeah, so they're like, "Hey, monsters running around up there, you're dead, we got it taken care of, don't worry about it." And again, this is where all of a sudden, Regulus is about to summon his cool god, his Megazord, and the Grasshopper comes down. He one-shots the monster of the week. I feel bad for the dude. This man, he's supposed to be like a chameleon style, kind of like a chameleon style, monster theme type of thing. And so, even the main boss, the Bugnarak boss, is like, "Hey, like, how long were you standing?" This is at the towards the beginning. "How long were you standing there? How long have you been hidden right there?" And he goes, "Hey, I'm everywhere. I'm everywhere and nowhere at the same time. I'm powerful." And in real life, that's like a fucking like top tier ability to be able to just cloak yourself and you can be everywhere and and then in the episode, he's just rampaging around the city and splat. I'm like, what the hell? I felt a little bad. I'm not gonna lie. I felt a little bad for the monster. This dude is getting jobbed out so hard. He doesn't even take a Megazord. It takes a Grasshopper. It takes a fucking Grasshopper to one-shot him. And I know this is a god, so this is, a top tier level Zord and whatnot. I get that. It's stronger than, the main 5 cast. I totally get that. But man, come on. He just falls from the sky like an asteroid or a meteor and just splat. I don't know what else to say. This is a very, very unorganized video. This is up there. This is definitely, we're only 8 episodes in. This is probably a top 3 episode, of the first 8. I thoroughly enjoyed a lot of it. It cracked me up. Oh shit, I got the wrong vial. That got to me. I thought the expressions by the actors are perfect. And then I just, just watching the monster just get jobbed out. I'm just like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna side with the monster on just this one time. Okay, I gotta. All right, I gotta. We gotta do the preview for next week. Otherwise it's gonna be another 5 minutes of me laughing. So next week, monsters, just basically gonna attack, and Gira's gonna stay hidden. Regulus is like, hey, like, go find Gira's body. And so, main 4 other casts, here, they're gonna try to hide. We got the butler showing up. We got the, the hackers from Blue's Kingdom showing up. Oh my god, there's an ant on the wall! Hey, can you see that? Right here. Oh, look it, he stopped. Oi, don't come this way. Why? They must have enjoyed this episode too. There's a I think a stink bug in my heater, and there's an ant on the wall. So they must have really enjoyed this episode too. Anyway, so they're trying to hide Gira, trying to keep him away. This is off the rails. This is fucking off the rails. We're beyond, like, we're in the middle of the forest. So they're trying to hide Gira in this, mountainy area. I still think, there was a shot at the end of the episode again where Gira was laying and, the other 4, finding him. It looked like that was the entrance to, like, the Bugnarok Kingdom. So I feel like they might show up and kidnap him or something at the end of this episode. Because it feels like their hideout, like, was right there. But maybe not. That ant is flying. He's already at the corner of the room here. He might go through the drywall. So, that might happen. But otherwise, Gira's not really seen. He's not transforming. He's being hidden. I think there's a shot of him going to Gokon, too, to kind of hide in the prison world. Which I think is a good plan, too. So, we'll see. But this episode was really fun. Bye, Ant! I hope you have fun in the walls. We're off the rails here! But yeah, really fun episode. Top 3 episode of the first 8 for sure. I loved episode 1 so much. I don't think I can put it above that. So maybe I might put it at 2. But yeah, really fun episode. Let me know your thoughts on the episode. Did you enjoy it? What you think of, the fight choreography? Were you okay with it basically being a real win for Regulus instead of, again, 90% real win, 10% shenanigans, mainly because, the monster was disguised as Blue coming in. But you knew something was up right away because Blue was in his normal gear and not in the knight's armor, which, the other 3 were hiding in. So you knew something was off right away. And then again, he just gets poisoned and dies, and then grows giant and then gets squashed. So, for now though, like the video, share the video around, don't subscribe. I'm out of here. Peace.